All right. Charli, just what was the overall mood in the locker room afterwards, after this loss?
It's always disappointing to lose. Coach obviously frustrated. We all were disappointed. Um, Definitely competed well with them this game than we did at West Virginia, but that's not the point. I mean, you still got to get the win. So um, all we can do now is just focus on Oklahoma State the next game.
When you look at the score, and obviously they beat y'all in Morgantown, but tonight, do you feel like this one was less them and more y'all letting this one get away?
Definitely, I feel like we competed well. We played really hard. At the end of the day, we played hard, but it was just down the stretch we couldn't, make the plays that we needed to make in order to win.
Jonathan, you're muted.
I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Charli, what do you think it's just going to take for you guys to be able to just, get over the hump as far as, your next couple of games are going to be against teams. So what do you think it's going to take for you all to just be able to make all the right plays in order to finally, get a W against a team like this, of this caliber?
Yeah, with the game of basketball, it's like, it's tough. It's hard, but at the same time, everybody has to be on the same page. I feel like that's what it's going to take. Everybody has to have a winning mindset. We can't worry about who's scoring what, who's doing. We just have to do our jobs individually. And when we all take care of our jobs individually, I feel like we can be a hard team to beat. But, we got to do that now. We can't waste it. We're already in February. So we have to make that adjustment now and just do our jobs individually and get things done. Everybody has a certain role on the team. We have to perfect that role.
And also just, I mean, this might kind of be the same answer here, but what can you do to establish some consistency where, you all are feeling good about everything you've done, week in and week out, instead of kind of, one game, play really well, another game, have a bunch of things that you go, man, I wish we had that. I wish we did that better. What can you do to establish that consistency?
Yeah, consistency, it's easier said than done. I feel like that's something you have to do, in practice, being repetitive, watching film, doing the little things individually, just certain things that you don't do during the practice time that you can do on your own time. We're all in a pandemic. We don't go to class. Our classes are online. So finding time to go to the gym, things like that. Studying the playbook, just different things that I feel like can make us really consistent is doing stuff on our own time.
Go ahead, Danny.
Charli, in the second half, did you feel offensively that they were doing anything special to you, or were you just not getting shots that you wanted or looks that you wanted?
Oh, looks that I wanted, or as a team?
Did you feel like you did not getting, I mean, I don't think you shot the ball after, I think, the 7-minute mark in the third quarter. I mean, were you just not getting looks, or were they shading too much attention to you, or how do you assess that?
Danny, it's, that's a hard question because, in the first half, I was getting looks and I was getting the ball. That's something we got to look over in film because I don't know what changed to where I wasn't getting double teamed. And so I understand your question, but yeah, I guess we'll look at that in film because I didn't understand it either. But at the same time, I guess I have to get more open or available in order for me to get the ball. But at the same time, if something was working, don't change it. But I actually didn't know that until you just told me. So yeah, we just got to do better overall. Got to find something that works and stick to it. I feel like the high-low worked really well with me and Lauren. Made some adjustments there, but we're going to have to find something that really works for us. Going back to the other question, consistency. We got to find some consistency somewhere, and we got to keep doing what's working. So I agree.
I have one. Charli, Vic was talking about how, basically this time, everyone just has to, just go through these lumps, and, experience is going to ultimately be the thing that's going to help you guys. But just how hard is it to have patience, and just, what do you think it's going to take for you to have the patience necessary to be able to experience, these types of losses, but yet, stay as even keeled as
Yeah.
possible?
Patience is a hard thing to have. I feel like people, when they feel like they're running out of time, they tend to just rush, and that's not good. You have to have patience in everything, especially in basketball and everything that you do. Um, it's a beautiful game if you play it correctly. And so I feel like we have to get to that point to where we're in the flow, kind of like how the Spurs used to play, like they just play good basketball. And I feel like we can't go through ups and downs because it just makes the game so hard. And, when you love basketball as much as I do, you really just want to perfect everything, but that's not the case. You're going to go through lumps and ups and downs, but that's where consistency comes in. And, we just got to find that it factor in our offense and our defense and get the job done, because patience has a lot to do with it. We just can't, like I said, we're in February. And so you got to act fast.
All right, last one, John. Hi.
Charlie, I know you guys are disappointed in the loss, but it seemed like you guys were like, especially you, were really fired up for this one. Have you been thinking about this one since Morgantown?
I guess you could say that, yeah. But I was just in the moment in the game, and we were going back and forward, switching leads, and we were hitting shots. And I was hitting some threes. I blocked some shots, and I just got fired up. I rolled my ankle prior to this game and shoot around, so I was frustrated as well because I couldn't really walk on I didn't know if I was going to play in the game. And so, but it's good now, it's just a roll ankle, it'll be ready. But my point is that, it was just good to see some shots fall, not me knowing if I was going to play in the game or not because of my sprained ankle. But yeah, it's good.
So were you a game time decision, or when did you find out that you were playing, or was it up to you?
Yeah, it was just up to me. You just roll your ankle. If it's not nothing crazy, you roll it and you wrap it up and you start playing. So it's just something that I decided to just play through. And, disappointed that we didn't get the win because we played so well the first half, but we got to bounce back. We're going to bounce back.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.